Alright guys, so first things first, you're going to want to go to Google and just type in face mask pattern, and you can just pick whichever one you prefer. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm just going to click on that link, and then it took me to a website, so I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down and then click the pattern, and then it just downloads and opens like this. So I'm going to enlarge the screen. And then instead of printing, I just took a piece of line paper and traced out the pattern with a pencil. And I am only going to use this side of the pattern. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just going to use this one piece. So this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out this shape. And then once I'm done cutting it out, we can go ahead and transfer the shape to our fabric. So mine is going to be reversible, so I'm using 2 different fabrics. So this is the first fabric, and I'm making sure that it's doubled because I'm going to need 2 pieces, and so I'm just placing the pattern in the most efficient place on my fabric. And then after I do that, I'm going to trace it out. And if you are tracing it, you want to make sure that you do it on the wrong side of the fabric. So I'm tracing it out, and then I'm going to cut it out. So now that I'm done with that, this is what it looks like, and I just have 2 identical pattern pieces. So then you're going to want to go ahead and place right sides together, and then you're going to just sew a straight stitch down that long curve. And now I'm doing the same exact thing to the other fabric that I'm going to be using. So now that I am done with my straight stitches, this is what they both look like, and I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. And at this point I realized that the black fabric was kind of see-through, and so I'm going to fix that by adding more fabric. So I thought about just adding more of this black fabric, but I figured it'd be cute to add some lace, and so I just did the exact same thing, cut out 2 pattern pieces of the lace and sewed it together. So the black fabric and the lace is going to act as one fabric. So I'm just going to put the lace inside of the black fabric, and it looks like this. And now I'm going to place right sides together. And so the way you'll know you did it right is if the white stitch is showing on both sides. So after that, I'm just going to take some elastic, and I'm going to put it in between the kente fabric and the lace fabric. And then I'm just going to pin these ends down to hold it in place for when I'm ready to sew. So now that I pinned both sides, I'm going to sew a straight stitch. So in between my fingers, I'm not going to sew. I'm going to sew all the way around and then leave a little opening at the bottom. So you'll see as soon as I'm done what I meant by leaving an opening. I did also backstitch over the 2 ends of the elastic just to make sure that it's held in nice and secure. And so now I'm not going to finish the whole stitch, so I'm not going to bring this stitch back to where I started. I'm going to leave like a 1-inch opening in between. And so this is what it looks like, and you see at the bottom I didn't sew all the way across. I did end up missing the kente fabric on this side, so I just went back in with a straight stitch to hold it in place. And now I'm going to open that little opening that we left, and I'm going to just push all of the fabric through that hole to turn it right side out. And once you're done turning it right side out, you can go ahead and take a pen or anything pointy just to push out the corners and make sure that they're nice and stretched out. And then once that's done, all I'm gonna do is fold in those raw edges from the little opening we left, and then sew a straight stitch, and you're all done. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, share it with your friends. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe down below. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you stay safe during these times, and I will see you in the next one.